they a prophet and can't identify who their elders are, that's not a prophet. They climb up some other way. So who are the ones on the earth today, right, that is the actions of what the scriptures say, how the prophets would be and how it would be some order, it'd be rank and file, right? You would have elders, you would have men, like just the Apostle Paul was going to set up the churches, and you would have the, heads of the churches, and the second in commands, and so on. There's an order in all the different churches. And then there would be a head church, just like it was back then, right? And the 12 apostles, right, was the head church. And amongst the head church, there was a head. It says what was then is now. So what are the fruits? Who has those actions on the earth today? And those same men would be looked at as common and unlearned men. They would be hated because they would be speaking a message that's doomed to this present temporal evil world.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Common, unlearned. Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, common. Right. That's Acts 4:13. Now, when they saw the boldness of Peter and John, two of the true men of the Lord, two of the true prophets, and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men, they marveled and they took knowledge of them that they had been with Yahushua. You see, so the people of the high priests and the elders and the this, that, and the other thing that didn't believe in the truth, that didn't believe in Yahushua, right? They looked at the Apostle Peter and the Apostle John and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men. But they were the men of the Lord. So it's the same thing now, all right? They look at us, all right, starting off with the apostles of Great Millstone on down as unlearned and ignorant men, all right? Because we didn't go to their colleges. We didn't go to their circles of school of whatever thought or whatever, all right? We don't have no doctorate of divinity, no pieces of paper and credentials from this world. You see, so they look at us like unlearned and ignorant men. All right, we be on the, highways and byways as commanded, and they go get a job, you bums, and all manner of scoffing and mocking. Where your papers at? You see? So, hey, what was then is now. Same thing. Let's continue.
In the beginning of the eternal world to come. And so those that's of this world, of course, they don't like that message. That's not the good news to them. That's bad news to them. But so what? The prophets got a job to do. And they just gonna tell you, that's it. No debate. Telling you. Because it ain't on us for if you receive or reject it anyway. So we just doing a job. We throwing it out there. And we trust that the scriptures are gonna come to pass, and what the Lord's will is gonna come to pass, and what he said that he was gonna give the increase if we go out and we plant and we water, he gonna get an increase to whoever his sheep is, his preordained, called from before the beginning of time sheep. So we just throw it out there. And we trust that the elect is going to come through, all through the word that's being propagated out on the earth, man. All through the spirit and power of Yahushua. Who has those actions? Who? Well, just like the, ChatGPT even agree. You have to roll with the great millstone, all through the spirit and power of Yahushua. And it's no, kudos and like our group and game. No, it's about the truth. And it's about the men of, because what you're going to have is the true prophets and the false prophets. Right? The true prophets, they're going to tell you that they're the true prophets. They must tell you that. But of course, the false prophets, they don't say, hey, we the false prophets. So of course, the false prophets are going to say that, hey, they the prophets. Or they just going to, say, hey, follow me in whatever it is that they teach. Whether they say they a prophet or not, whatever. Either way it go, all right? But that's what the scriptures say. There are going to be prophets, the true men of the Lord, that's teaching 100% truth, just like back then, as it then is now, in every age, right? There's the men of the Lord that tell you of the downfall of the current wicked kingdom and system that's set up at that time. Who's doing that?
Who's doing it?
On the earth today. And
That's
again,
it.
will be hated.
That's it.
Who?
Who? All right. Who's doing it? A tree shall be known by its fruits. All right. Who has the heavy emphasis on prophecy? All right. Because whoever that is are the prophets. And the prophets must be adhered to. Okay. Because if you don't adhere to the prophets, then you don't adhere to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay. So, ChatGPT says GMS is well known for a heavy emphasis on prophecy. A tree shall be known by its fruits. So I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, this has been edifying. With that, I'm going to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, Shalom, and Abba Kwam Yashala.